Are your chores done?
I'm only done bed.
Okay, go finish your chores and get dressed, please. Y'all go do get chores done and I'm gonna start on breakfast. Okay? Good morning. Yes, that is our average morning. Arguing over whether we're gonna do chores or not do chores. So, anyway, this morning I'm going to make some biscuits for our breakfast. Tim headed out to do the hill pigs and the kids are starting their chores. So, I am going to try. This week in our Azure order, I got some cassava flour. And I've never... My Lane is playing his piano, so if you hear lots of noise, welcome to my morning. But I've never used cassava flour, so this is the first time I've used it. But it's the slightest bit smoother than rice flour, but it's still like a little more gritty than what you'd be used to for like a wheat flour. So we're gonna try it. Something I'm trying to avoid. I haven't cut it completely, but I avoid it as much as possible is dairy. And this recipe calls for butter and milk both. So instead of butter, I'm going to use some of our homemade or homegrown and processed lard. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to do my coconut milk or if I'm going to use our raw milk or not. So I'll figure that out when I get to that point. So thought I'd bring you along for our breakfast this morning while the kids are working on chores. And then we'll get moving on our day. So you got dressed up?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see your shirt. Did you get dressed up for the day?
Mm-hmm.
What a fancy bow tie. Don't you look so fancy? Say the cassava flour has like a very distinct smell to it. A lot of the gluten-free blends that I've tried, they kind of smell just like flour. This one has like a very sweet flavor. I've had some cassava chips before and like that smell is very distinct from those chips, and then from the tortillas I've tried too. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank
so
you.
That's something right off the bat that I noticed it's different. It also, like a lot of your gluten-free flours, is more crumbly. So that's kind of a fun experiment. We'll see how they bind and bake up. Oh, and I did decide to go ahead and use raw milk instead of coconut milk because Tim does not, my husband does not like coconut flavor at all. And the coconut milk does have a little bit of a coconutty flavor. So I opted to just eat one biscuit and make it out of regular flour out of regular milk as opposed to the coconut milk. So I know a lot of people will use the drop and plop biscuits from the store, and those are super awesome. I know that they're very convenient for a lot of people, but they have a lot of like preservatives and stuff that I'm trying to avoid, and in general our family avoids. And so honestly, I have found that making biscuits is not that time consuming. From start to finish, it takes me like 10 minutes to mix them up and then 10-15 minutes to bake them. So you can even bake them the night before. So super quick breakfast to kind of avoid some of the preservatives that even like the higher or the better organic brand biscuits have to have in them to extend the shelf life. When I made my lard, I rendered it down a little more than you're supposed to. So these do have a little bit more of a porky flavor, but that's okay because we're going to have sausage and bacon with it. And they have, like, it's not your general flour texture. But overall, they're not bad. We'll see how they bake up. I'm expecting that the ones in the middle will be a little more crumbly. But we'll see how this goes.
See it up close.
Okay, so we got them out, and I figured, like I said, I figured the middle ones would be more crumbly. The outside ones look like they're holding pretty good. Let's look at this one. So, pretty flaky inside, and they're very moist. So, texturally, they're pretty good.
Is it gooey? Delicious? Or
Have I mentioned that I really miss butter? Once our cow goes into milk and we have extra milk, I'm gonna make some grass-fed butter. But I think it needs more fat. Overall, pretty good. They're gonna go tasty with our breakfast. Alright, so that's what our breakfast plates look like as we head to start our day. Our sausage and bacon, our eggs, homemade biscuits. That's my apple butter from last year. And some lettuces. What do you think, Leo?
Is that
DJ?
porky?
Daddy?
Good.
Nathan? He'll tell us tomorrow. Spencer?
Great.
Lane?
Hits the spot.
Alright. Yay, breakfast. So, breakfast inside my house is not much different than in my back field. We are using lots of like food grade recycled white containers that I was given. And this morning, one of them broke. So the ducks and the goats got a bonus meal for free. Yay them.
Hey guys, I was editing this video and realized I never thanked you guys for joining me on my just another day making breakfast, trying a new recipe, working on chores. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.